talk about the Ja Morant rebrand because it seems like they've hit a goddamn iceberg. Like everything was going good. I was seeing him back, playing. He was in the highlight reels, and then this damn footage came out.
Oh, do you actually got the video?
I don't think I got no, the video's there for sure. It's a Vlad
Okay,
article.
right.
Yeah, and they got the footage in there. Don't
Okay,
tell me you ain't see it.
let's check it out, man.
Oh, you can react to it in real time then. Yeah, footage shows teen explaining to cops what happened when Ja Morant fought him. Oh yeah, he telling. He truth telling this
Oh,
dude.
now hold on. Now we said we was going. You say he telling. Okay, go
I
ahead.
said I was respectful. He telling. You know,
I mean, all right.
maybe he's a civilian. Maybe he's supposed to tell it. The truth is not supposed to be seen as disrespect. The man is speaking with the police. They done had a fight. That's what he describes. And he decided to tell the police about it. Now, if me and Ja Morant were to get into a fight and we scuffle, even if they jump me, I probably would have told the police about it. I absolutely would have.
Right. So
I might be trying to
the
hold on the
narrative,
street. I might have to come
I
see
just
about it.
didn't like the narrative you used. It was
What?
like he tell it to. It's like
He's telling.
I think
How you want me to describe it?
I mean, no, I just feel like we go into this snitch or telling too much, and this is just an incident. If this would have been John McDaniels over there on the other side of town, it
I would
wouldn't
have
have
said he
been
was
no
telling
he
too. I didn't
telling.
mean to offend
Go
your
ahead.
delicate sensibilities, but the man's telling. That's how I refer to it, dog. But let's get into it. Let's hear it from his own mouth, the victim.
Okay.
And you're talking about like basketball player John Morant.
Basketball.
Okay, like Memphis Grizzly John Morant.
Grizzly John Morant, yeah.
So grown man just hit you in the face.
Yeah.
And it's a grown friend.
Yeah. They jumped me.
Why?
I think because we was talking, his dad.
The dad was there. This kind of feeds into that narrative that his dad is a little bit too much of his homeboy instead of being the dad. How you feel about that? Let's talk about that conversation.
His dad could be, an influence, but I mean, we can't put it all on the dad. That's a grown
Oh
guy right
man,
now. This
you in the
guy's 23
NBA
years
though.
old.
His dad, you supposed to protect the bag. You can't fumble the bag like that. You supposed to be like, John, chill. No, man, come on, man. You
It's a
about to fight a
community issue.
17-year-old. You in the NBA, smack him
Yeah.
upside the head. Fuck wrong with you, bro?
Yeah.
I'm trying to work out the Nike deal and you with this goofy shit, man. Get in the house. That's what should happen. But let's continue.
He didn't want to take a lightly on him. He was like, just because that's him, don't take a lightly on him. So, we playing competitive, talking trash to each other.
Yeah.
Basketball players too. So you check out the ball. So say you like this. Or we can use so I sit the ball down right here.
Yeah.
Check out, you got to get it. He kicked the ball on my leg. The ball go all the way over here. Somebody hit the ball. Okay, I'm like this. Check up. And I throw it to his. No, just stand right there. I throw it to his leg like that. Okay. Then he picked up the ball. and threw it hard as he can.
Straight at you.
Straight at him. Caught it. Threw it right back at him.
Yeah.
Then put the ball down. Came up like this on me. He was like, should I hit him? So I was like, hit me then. So bam, he hit me. He went back. So I'm like this. I tried to swing. No. Then his friend come over there, hit me, fell on the ground.
Boom.
And they just started jumping.
Hands, feet. They was hitting me with punches and bunches. I didn't know what was going on. They turned me every way but loose, officer. They didn't kill me, but they damn neared my ass. You got to get these guys off the street. Nah, he ain't say all of that, but
Oh yeah, let's finish it out.
I mean, I was going to ask you, do you believe him? Because I noticed he kind of cleaned it up. Like he said he threw the ball back. Like he must have done it in a way that made Ja Morant mad. I ain't gonna make Ja Morant look like he just a total demon. Yeah. It got heated.
This part it made me not believe a little bit, or he could be stretching the truth. It's when he said the other dude came over and jawed him. It was like, I don't think you being 17 that nobody would feel to jump you. I could be wrong, but that's when. Hold on, calm down.
Okay,
calm down. Let me finish my point.
Go ahead.
That's when I'm hearing that and maybe thinking that, yeah, maybe he could be over exaggerating the story. But you go ahead.
All right. Just think about this. I'm not in the NBA. I'm just Ja Morant homeboy. I'm from the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get on. And the nigga look like he finna hit Ja. Oh no. I'm putting your ass to sleep first quarter early. Even if you even give the inkling, because look, I'm trying to make it out to the hood. I'm trying to prove my loyalty. I'm trying to really position myself in the entourage. So that's going to be a thing. Anybody talk slick, get wrong, or come at Ja in a threatening way, I'm on them. So I think that definitely could have happened, especially if he walked up on Ja Morant. They're like in a little staring match or some shit. But I don't know. I'm gonna continue. This is where this is where the shit gets fun.
Like while you were laying on the ground, they were still hitting you?
Yeah, they were still hitting.
Okay.
Like the next 20 seconds. They're still.
And you just getting your
20 seconds is a long time when you get your ass whooped, but let's go.
you just get up and leave.
Yeah, I was everybody was holding me back.
He's got a big old goose egg on the back of his head. Like we're about to go have
Say that boy got a goose egg on the back of his head.
to arrest John Morant.
Like a month and a half, and now I think he's twice.
What's up, buddy?
He said we got to arrest Ja Morant.
Yeah, he got beat.
Yeah, like listen how these guys are talking about. They're like, oh my god, like he's talking about the real Ja Morant in the NBA. We got to go lock up Ja Morant. Like listen to him.
Out of by John Morant at his house, like the Memphis Grizzlies player.
Yeah, I know who John Morant is.
Yeah, so
that guy. When?
like an hour and a half ago, something like
Where
that.
the is John Morant?
He lives in Eads.
I know that. I mean, where is he right now?
Probably at his house.
So the fight happened here?
No, it happened at John Morant's house. He was over there playing
He got
basketball
in a
with
fight
him.
with John Morant.
Oh, really?
Like the basketball player.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's probably a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
It's,
They're playing basketball apparently. And
it's funny how you can get. It's funny how you can fight in the NBA and you don't get no charges, right?
Yeah. I mean, you
Like
could
if this
fight
was on the court.
You could fight in a hockey game and not get no charges. You know,
Right.
You could have a mutual combat,
In Seattle.
and we and
Not
no,
in
not
Florida.
just Seattle, in different Florida, different states.
Not here in Florida.
I don't know about that, Bob. I don't think you're
Okay.
right about that, but we'll look that up another time. But
Bet
there's a
something
lot
on
of
it.
states where
Yeah.
you can have a mutual combat and you don't get locked up. But the thing is, when this kid is 17 and you're a grown man, you're 22. I know that that's kind of close, but
Like a
he is
freshman and a
over a
senior in
different.
high school, yeah.
But it's different.
Or college, yeah.
It's different. Just like in some places, if you're 22 and you want to smash a 17-year-old, there's gonna be problems. That's a line right there. And it was more than one gentleman against this one gentleman, and it doesn't seem like it was a mutual combat thing. At least that's not what he's telling the police. He didn't invite Ja Morant to a fight. He said he was just playing competitive. He's talking junk, and all of a sudden he's getting his ass whooped. So I think that this is just going to be bad for the Ja Morant rebrand. Everybody was trying to say that the
Do you
rap
think the
music
kid was
making him-
telling? Do you call the kid a snitch?
I don't think it's worth even having that conversation. He looks like a good kid. I wouldn't
Right, you say.
call him
I
a
mean,
snitch.
is
He
this
told.
telling? You said it's
told.
telling.
Yeah, I mean,
told.
look, where I come from, even niggas
He
who play
told.
basketball ain't finna tell about no fight. Like they would feel like they don't even have to be doing nothing major on the street. They know better than to tell the police about a fight. That's against their constitution. So
Right.
for me, where I come from, where everything that I'm saying, yeah, he told, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I wouldn't hold him
It's not a
against
bad
him.
thing. No,
Yeah.
no. I mean, I actually had an incident like this playing basketball at the school. I remember we had practice and the coach let this older player play. He
Yeah.
was like, we in high school, we like 17, 18. He like 24, 25. He let him play. We got into it real bad on the court.
Mhm.
So after the practice was over, coach kicked me out the practice. We had done duked it out, and they had done hold us back, but
No.
Yeah, but he was older than me though. But yeah, they ain't let us really get too much into it. But yeah, he was about 24, 23. But just playing with young kids, like when you're a young kid, you want to prove yourself. You want to be like, yo, I'm just as tough as you, bro. You just older than me.
Yeah, it gets heated
So
when you're playing basketball and stuff like that. I absolutely believe that this story happened, and whether it's true or not, it's gonna hurt the Ja Morant rebrand. It is funny because Nike dropped Kyrie and picked up this guy. you know,
right. So do you feel like we had this little conversation? Do you feel like Nike just rebranded Kyrie's shoe and just put it on his feet?
yeah. I mean, I don't think anybody would even argue with that.
That's
That's
just so
obvious, right?
disrespectful. I know it's just so
Okay.
like crazy. Like,
Well,
hey, they
I
don't
want to
even
see
give
what's.
me,
Go
yeah,
ahead. Go
they
ahead.
don't even give me my personal signature. Like they just, it's just manufactured. But I
Um,
mean, you're a big Nike sponsor, so
I'm not a Nike sponsor. I'm a big Nike consumer. I'm an American.
that's a
I engage
sponsor,
in
bro. You,
consumerism.
you,
You
yeah,
know,
you keep that bit, you keep their company going. You're a part of that donation that spends their money with them devotedly.
fair enough. Do you think they're gonna drop Ja?
Nah, I don't think they're gonna drop them because they don't, ain't nobody else they got to sell them shoes to. They don't reveal how they look, and they done did all of that. So it's
Do you
like
think? Okay, fair enough. Do you think hip hop is what's making them act like this?
I think hip hop plays a part. I can't put it on everything. I got to put it on the system. It's a
Yeah,
little piece of everywhere. White supremacy. Everybody can
yeah.
get a little piece, but I ain't gonna just put it on hip hop.
Not just hip hop. There's some other things going on there.
Yeah, it's like a multitude of things.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at his dad too, man. Like, I don't know.
Oh
I'm
man,
just
we got
looking at him, bro. Like, well, I don't know what's going on, but it's looking kind of crazy. Like, is you influencing the shit? Is you with the bullshit? Because I feel like you might have owed him a little bit more than that. But he could have been there. He could have been the voice of reason and all that. He could have got them.
well.
He could have been the one that got them off his ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
know. You can't. The dude couldn't tell that while he was getting his ass beat and everything like that. So I don't know, but it makes me wonder because people saying that sometimes the parents could be uh enablers, especially when they trying to relive their childhood out of their kid, live vicariously through their kid. I think isn't his dad newly single and stuff like that. I don't want to speculate too much, but you know how that shit goes
Yeah,
sometimes.
but check it, man. This is a little brought out aside the gun situation, but this is normal. Little fights. He shouldn't be playing ball with no 17-year-old kid. He too grown for that. Number
Oh,
one, and too good to
okay.
me.
Well,
I
I'm
ain't gonna
glad you
say
brought.
that. Yeah,
Well,
but I
I'm,
mean, you can
I'm
play ball with anybody, but for his stature, he need to be playing ball with some little older guys. But I guess the young guys is the only one that got the time to play all
listen,
day.
man. First of all, he got to give back to the youth. No, you know
He
what I'm
at his
saying? Like
house,
that's
man.
what people say. And then
Man, it's gonna
dude
get
might be
competitive.
balling. Dude might be
Yeah,
balling, but I think it might be good right now to go through a timeline
it'd be
of
funny if
the
he
shit
get to the
that
league.
he just might,
And you got to
and,
see
and
him in the league.
I know, yeah, who knows? That's funny though. But let's go through a little timeline of what's going on because it's easy to think that it's just the fight with the 17-year-old, but it's a lot going on with Ja Morant. I ain't trying to bring him down, but I'm like, damn boy, you got to slow down. Everything we know about the Grizzly Star situations. There was the Pacers incident, you know, where they said that there was a laser on somebody. I think
Okay.
everybody remembers that.
Mm-hmm.
Pacer staffers anonymously spoke with the Athletic, stating they believed a red laser was attached to a gun. According to their account of the situation, there was a Pacer security guard that said that's 100% a gun. No police report was filed, and the NBA spokesperson Mike Bates confirmed the league's investigation could not confirm that anyone was threatened with a weapon. That to me was a close call. Like, damn, that was weird. But the fact that you got out of that unscathed, that should have been a wake up call. The Washington Post reports on two separate incidents from the summer. Uh, One was at a basketball game with the 17-year-old that we just learned about, but then there was the Finish Line mall security guard incident. It was at a local mall. Morant's mother reportedly got into a dispute with the store employee before calling her son, who showed up on the scene with 9 friends. Some gangster shit. Morant's friends reportedly heckled the security guard, threatened his safety when he got off work. Talking about they gonna spin the block on him. Police report was filed, but no arrests were made. Another wake-up call. But nah, you still out here playing. Morant appears to flash a gun on Instagram Live following the loss to the Nuggets. We know about that. The little ass gun, you know what I'm saying, that almost cost his ass everything. Then Morant announces he's stepping away from the Grizzlies to receive help. Went down to Florida, went to rehab. Said he takes responsibilities for his actions. Blah, blah, blah.
He gonna leave on probation, man.
Yeah, leave on probation, leave on vacation. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get some rehabilitation. End up on probation, come back on a violation. You know how that shit go when you're in Florida. March 6, 2023, Colorado police also investigate Morant's actions. On March 6, ESPN Michelle Steele reported that Glendale, Colorado's police department confirmed that there's an investigation into Morant's actions at the nightclub. I don't think nothing came out of that. No charges got filed.
Yeah, no charges. So this is my take on all of this, okay? We've seen players go through some things before early in their career. This is nothing new. I think because of, I guess his deal with Nike, or I guess the Kyrie Irving situation. They trying to like say, hey, man, y'all got another guy and he ain't all perfect. But, I mean, Ja Morant's going to get over this. He's not going to blow out a bag, I think. This is, he fought the kid. I had a situation like that where, it's going to happen in our community. You know what I mean? So it's like some of this stuff, he definitely can get better, but I wouldn't just blame this on the dad, or the dad's just a bad guy,
No, I'm not.
I could have got
I don't have a hard line opinion about that, but it made me think.
Yeah,
that's cool. So
kids.
You think he'll straighten out? You think the rebrand is still got hope?
It's possible, yeah. Nike ain't drop him, so he's still, the money's still coming in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he can bounce from this.
So that's the question. Do you think that y'all chime in on the comments? Do you think that the Ja Morant rebrand can recover from these, this shocking new footage that we've seen from the 17-year-old from his own mouth? Let us know, man. The hip hop jock, Ja Morant.
For real. So, hey, listen, we're gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
Yeah.